We are headed to Nashville at the end once again. Jared, aka Abduction, is hosting a onesie party, which I believe he's referring to those onesie thing outfits that have, like, you know, the animal head and ears on the hood and a tail or whatever, that they've become popular as of late. So I'd be interested to see how many people actually dress up for this. I'm sure a few will, at least. We are running sound and lasers and a little bit of lighting for this one. Things are a little bit different from now on. Let's see, as far as sound goes, we're using my 2 Altos on stands for monitors on stage, and then our mains are going to be 2 QRX 212. I think the model, I can't remember if that's the correct model number or not. I apologize. It'll be in the description below. If you haven't noticed, in all my videos, I always put an equipment list down in the description below for all those gearheads out there that like to know what we use. But for sound, we're using 2 QRX 212s, I believe is what they are. 2 QRX 218s for subs, so should be hitting pretty hard. We will be having CDJs again, I believe. Except I think this time, I think this time the CDJs are being brought by one of the performers. So it's going to be another DJ M900 and 2 CDJ Nexus 2000s again, I believe. And we'll be using the DJ M900 as the on-stage mixer. So basically, you know, he'll probably be using channels 1 and 2. So we'll be using channels. Or I'm sorry, he'll be probably using channels 2 and 3 on the DJM. So what we'll do is we'll plug in all the other DJs' MIDI controllers into channels 1 and 4. So that way we can just keep the flow going without having to break too long to, you know, unplug, replug, reset gains. That way the gain's already set on my console, the gain's already set on the DJM, and all we have to do is just monitor the gain on their controllers and get them a quick sound check, and then good to go. We're running just my 2 Casa RGB lasers, and they are strictly overhead lasers. So there's not going to be the same laser show and laser patterns that you've seen before. It is strictly overhead, so it's not going to be, you know, amongst the crowd anymore. I'm going to take my Revo. I've made some patterns on the Revo to sit on the floor aiming up behind the DJ for strobes and build up patterns and stuff. It looks really cool, but we'll see how it does. I did actually make a video of me programming the lasers and lighting and doing a demonstration. I still would love to post that video at some point, but the music I used for the demonstration to test out the different scenes and patterns was a song by Virtual Riot, which of course is copyright, so it got blocked worldwide. So I want to find a song that will generally match the pattern of that song that's non-copyright, but I haven't really found anything yet. Leanne, my videographer / crew member, will be running video again with the camera, so hopefully there will be mucho footage, at least more than I usually do. And you know, she'll be helping me out with setup and tear down. It's always good to have an extra pair of hands. Originally Jared would help me out with these things, but you know, Jared, since he's getting into, you know, his own production field and everything, he's gonna be managing DJs, managing venues, so I kind of lost a pair of hands. So I'm gonna, you know, I hired Leanne to help me with videography while I'm doing the show, running sound and lasers. And of course, since I'm running all the sound, I'm also going to be working directly with all the performers, making sure their gains are set, making sure everything's set up correctly. So you'll see all that. So yeah, I think that's it. So I'm on the way to go pick up Leanne, and then we'll be headed to the end and start setting up and get some footage. So see y'all on the other side. Alright, show's over. I've already brought in all my equipment from the car. Since I got new cables, I needed some more cable ties to wrap them in, so I got some cables here that don't have any Velcro holding them. So I stopped by Walmart on my way home, got me another pack. So, like I said, it's after the show. I'm just going to be tying some of these cables, but I figured I'd go ahead and do a outro to this event. Went well. I think it went well. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I looked at a couple of the videos before we left the venue, and I noticed the sound's really distorted. I really apologize for that, but that's, you know, how much louder we got it. Now please keep in mind, see, here's the thing, that when I run sound, I won't go over 110 dB, and that's about where we were at. We were somewhere between 108 to 110 dB. To me, it's still a lot for that venue. I have to wear ear protection, especially when it's that loud, even though I'm running sound, but trust me, I can still hear it. You know, Jared wanted it louder, so I made it louder. But I told him, I was like, I'm not going to go above this. I said, you know, you're already having the potential of causing a hearing loss. And to me personally, you know, I think some people might find it to be a little too loud. You know, a lot of people will still bring their own hearing protection to shows, just attending. But I think that's also what might keep people from staying in. You know, they're like, oh, this is so loud, it's hurting my ears, but I can still hear it outside. So I want to go outside and we can chat and we can still hear the music. So to some extent, I think it might even keep people from being on the floor. But that's just my theory. I tell you what, once you tell me what you think. Have you ever gone to a show where it's been so loud that you're like, you know, I can hear this outside, you know, why don't I just go smoke or stand outside or whatever, why don't I go stand on the balcony or go somewhere else where you're not in the direct projection of the speakers? Yeah, I'm curious to know. Let me know on that. I always take hearing protection with me to shows because a lot of times it is really loud, and because I am an audio engineer, I kind of need to protect the most important tools that I have as an audio engineer, which is my ears. But anyway, went well. It was very loud. Apologize for the distortion, but it was very clean. It was not distorted in there, I guarantee you. Even though we were still only running the two QRX 218s, it was still a higher output than the house subs at the end normally produce, which was great. I love that EV system, and we'll probably be using more of it. We have another gig coming up in March, I know. It's just going to be a regular show, as far as I know. But I know Charlie, the video guy, is going to be doing projection again. So I'm not going to even bother bringing like the Revo and everything this time, for the next time. Jared's only worried about doing lasers, so that's all I'm going to bring is the lasers. It should be pretty cool. Hopefully we'll have the full system, and what I mean by the full system is we'll have the, you know, I'll have my Altos again for monitors. We'll have the 212s, the QRX 212s, and hopefully we'll have 4 QRX 218s instead of just 2 like we had this time. So it should pretty big show, hopefully. Pretty excited about that. But yeah, everything went well. Didn't have any hiccups that I know of. That's it for this video. As I said, the show's a success. We have another show coming up in March, which of course means another video gig log. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there. Also, a new feature from YouTube, go ahead and hit this bell that's down here. That means that you'll be notified of any new videos that come out from Far Too Loud AV DJ, any gig logs, any product reviews, instructional videos that we may come up with. So go ahead and hit that bell, and you'll be the first one to be notified of any new videos. We'll see you next time.